Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yanni, and today we are going to create or try to create a creative eye look. So I am wanting to use the ColourPop Minty Bee palette, and I want to use these little rhinestones that I got off of Amazon. So I'm really digging this color, I don't know, maybe a mixture of the white and this color. I don't know, we shall see. Wanted to play with that, and I was looking at all my colored liners, and I wanted to play with this liner, this Shockwave neon liner from LA Girl. So I don't know, I want to do something nice and bright and creative. I just feel like I've been doing neutral looks, so we're going to play, hopefully. So I'm probably going to go into a voiceover because I need to have my creative thinking cap on, basically, because I'm unsure. I'm actually browsing the ColourPop website and trying to figure out, I found a couple of looks that I like, but I'm unsure how to make it work. So let's just jump into this video. Go ahead and grab a snack, grab a bottle of water, and let's see what I come up with. All right, so let's get this going. I am going to prime my lids. Oh, I forgot my primer. Let me go grab it. So we're gonna start by priming our lids. I'm gonna use the P. Louise base in Rumor 02. I'm just gonna take that really lightly all over my lids. I'm not doing like a thick amount. I just want it to be really, really light. Next, I'm gonna go into the Minty Bee palette. But before that, I wanted to have a little bit of brown in the crease. So I went into my e.l.f. Total Face palette and I used the bronzer in there and just kind of put that in my crease. Next, I highlighted with the highlighter in that face palette because I wanted to make sure that my brow bone was pretty light. Now we're gonna go in with my eye makeup remover and we're going to create a cut crease with a wing. Now using my P. Louise base in pale green, we're going to create a winged cut crease with this minty green base because I really want the mint colors to be extremely vibrant from the Minty Bee palette. And as you can see, I have a ton of darkness on my eyes, so I want to make sure that it's nice and bright. So as you can see, I use my eyeshadow tapes to map out the wing, and I'm just laying that base all over. I'm being extremely precise so that it looks nice and neat. Now with the lightest shade in the Minty Bee palette, we're going to start from the inner corner all the way out to the wing. So the lightest shade is going in the first third of my eye. Then in the middle, I put the second darkest shade to be right in the center of my eyelid. And I'm just patting that down, making sure all the color is deposited. Then I'm going with the next darkest shade in the outer portion of the eye into the wing. So I want it to be like a gradient of green. It's not like a dark brown green, but just like a deep green. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my One Size Beauty liner, which I am absolutely obsessed with. This is the first felt tip liner that doesn't skip on my eyes. It's amazing. Patrick did an amazing job with this liner. I was very skeptical. I didn't want to spend $19 on a liquid liner, but this is a great liner. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Sky High mascara. This mascara is my new obsession. I am enjoying this mascara a lot. I had tried it out and I was like, oh, it's good, and then I just kind of put it away, but I took it out again recently and oh man, am I obsessed with this mascara. It's beautiful. Then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my lashes. I'm using the House of Lashes Iconic Lights. I'm using my Duo Lash Glue, the green one, with the brush. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place those on. These are so nice. They're nice and spiky. They give me a little bit of volume. They look like my lashes, but a little bit better, and I love them. I will buy them again. Then I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Kajal Auto Liner, and I'm gonna just tight line, make sure that you can't see that I have fake lashes on. I hate that my eyes have different shapes and one is lower than the other because, ugh, it's annoying. Now I'm going to prime our face. I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Prime. This is the smoothing and poreless one, or pore minimizing one, I should say. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on. Then I'm going in with my Maybelline Dream foundation. And I haven't used this foundation in such a long time, and I'm trying to go through all of my old foundations because I have a ton of foundations. So I've just been like going through all my old ones and just kind of running through them. As you can see, I am cleaning up around my brows, going as slow as possible because I do my brows first, so it's always harder to put foundation on, but you know. Now we're going to go in with our concealer. I'm using the Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer, and I actually like this concealer a lot. It is full coverage and very creamy and hydrating. I dig it. I think that Wet n Wild did a good job with this concealer. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. I've been using a brush to blend out my concealer and then just kind of going over it with a sponge, just because I am a sponge girl and I think a sponge blends everything out so much better. I'm not really used to using brushes, but I like the way that the brush gets into like the little corners and things like that, especially because I have long nails right now and I can't pinch the sponge like I used to. So there you go. Now I'm blending with the sponge. Now we're gonna go ahead and use my Derma Blend for just setting that concealer under my eyes, and I'm gonna use whatever that's left because I used just a little bit under my eyes. I try not to bake because I have fine lines under my eyes and then all the concealer and powder just kind of gets stuck in them. So I use the rest of it all over wherever I put the concealer, and then I just kind of brush away the excess with my big fluffy face brush, and then I just kind of use whatever's on that excess all over my face. Now I'm going to spray my face with my 4th Ray Beauty Fresh AF facial mist spray. I love the way this smells, and this is just to melt all the powders into my face. Now we're gonna go in with my e.l.f. Total Face palette. Like I said, I've been trying to use a lot of the older stuff that I have because I have a ton of makeup, so I decided to use this palette. This is such a good palette. It's a good everyday palette. The bronzer in here is beautiful. It's good. It's natural. It's perfect for every day if you're on the run. Now I'm going to line my waterline. So I'm using the LA Girl Shockwave Liner in Minty Mint something. And I'm going to go ahead and use my blushes from that same face palette. They don't have any names. They're just the blushes that are in that particular face palette. And I really enjoy these blushes a lot. They're very natural but have a nice buildable pigment. So definitely go out and get this. And then we're going to use that highlight, obviously, because we're using this face palette. It's just a one-stop shop, like, kind of thing. Everything in this palette is beautiful. This gives such a natural glow to the skin. It's very light. It's very buildable. I love it. We're going to spray our face with that 4th Ray Beauty spray yet again to melt all those powders that we just put on. The bronzer, the blush, the highlight. And then we're going to go ahead and do these rhinestones. So I went off camera, did the rhinestones because they took hella long. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liner. This doesn't have a number or a name. It's just the nude color that came in the set because I bought the set. So I went ahead and I used that to line my lips and fill in a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with lip plumping gloss from e.l.f. This is in the color Mocha Twist. My son took this from me and I snatched it back. Now, to set my face for real, we're going to go in with the Stay Spray from Tarte. This is their Double Duty Beauty Spray, and I really actually like this spray a lot. Now, we're going to go ahead and do our lower lash line because this mascara for lower lashes is insane. And I recently found out that this mascara is a tubing mascara, which is even better. Okay, and this is the final look. This is as creative as I'm gonna get for the moment. I am in a creative rut, but I think this is super pretty. I referenced a photo off of ColourPop. This is like this. And this is as close as I can get with just using the one palette. So I think it looks really, really pretty. So yeah, I appreciate it. I think it's cute. I like it. It's simple but still colorful, which is what I was going for. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell down below so you can get notified every time I upload videos, which is 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you know, if life permits. I know this is a very different background, but my husband has been sleeping well, so he's been in the room sleeping, and I don't want to disturb him, so I film out here in my living room as of right now. So yes, I'm gonna go do something with this hair. I don't know what I'm gonna do, and then I will see all you beauties in my next video. Bye.